A holiday in a luxury hotel, a faster car, that expensive bottle arriving at your table on a Friday night? Be honest, do you really need these? Or are you just holding on to them to escape a reality you can't stand? The modern world is selling us a lie. It tells us if you buy enough, if you consume enough, you will be happy. But this is like drinking salt water to quench your thirst. The more you drink, the thirstier you become. The new world order, the curated lies of social media, and our shrinking attention spans are constantly forcing us off the path. They are hacking our minds. Today I'm going to tell you how I fight to escape the comfortable, soft but deadly trap of being average. How I rewrote Jim Rohn's famous quote for this digital dystopia. And most importantly, how I paid the price for freedom. Let's be honest. We are all running away from something, maybe from ourselves, maybe from our potential, or maybe from the fear of failure. I don't fully know the answer either, but on this journey I've learned a painful truth from the world of software. Input equals output. If you constantly feed your mind with garbage, gossip, negative news, 15-second dance videos, and processed sugar, the output your mind gives you will be anxiety, lack of focus, and unhappiness. Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man in Rome. He could have any pleasure he wanted in seconds, but he chose simplicity. Why? Because he knew that willpower is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it atrophies. I used to drift with the current too. I said, everyone does it, why shouldn't I? But then I made a decision. I performed the system restore. I cut out the fast food, the substances that numbed me, the instant gratification. The modern world calls this dopamine fasting. The Stoics called it temperance. The fog in my mind has lifted. I don't drag myself out of bed in the morning. I wake up with a purpose. I respect the man I see in the mirror, because that man does what needs to be done, even when he doesn't feel like it. Discipline is the highest form of self-love. But let me warn you, this clarity, this awakening comes with a heavy price. And that price is solitude. If you want to create value, if you want to build an empire, whether it's a business empire or an empire of the mind, you have to leave the herd. If your family and friends live by normal standards, who prefer security over freedom, then becoming different is a bitter pill to swallow. They are not bad people. When they tell you get a guaranteed job, watch your series in the evening, they are actually trying to protect you. They are projecting their own fears onto you. But you have to leave that safe harbor. Seneca says, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. You have to force yourself to become the person you want to be. Here you have to make a choice. Either you please everyone and remain average, or you risk being misunderstood for a while to become legendary. While everyone is partying on Friday night, you will work. While everyone goes into debt to buy the latest phone, you will invest. This solitude is an incubation period until you find the right circle. Don't be afraid. Eagles fly alone. Crows fly in flocks. Jim Rohn says, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. In the past, these were the 5 people physically next to you. Geography was destiny, but I am updating this quote for the world of 2026 with the Project Stoa vision. You are not the average of those physically near you, but the average of those you connect with mentally. Today, geography is not destiny. Destiny is the algorithm you choose. Do you know who is at my table of 5? Sometimes I have coffee with Marcus Aurelius in the morning by reading his words. In the afternoon, I talk investing with Naval Ravikant by listening to his podcast. In the evenings, I write code with the world's best developers by reviewing their repositories. I chose active Stoicism. I know there is another way, and I will do my best to walk that path, because without sacrifice, there is no victory. The global economy, taxes, crises, what others think, these are not in your control. But what you eat, when you wake up, what skills you acquire, and who you spend time with digitally, this is the battlefield.
Let me tell you a secret. No one is coming to save you. That moment you are waiting for, that opportunity may never come. The opportunity is the very first action you take right now after closing this video. Do not be afraid of being alone. That solitude is your training ground.
Accept the things you cannot change, fight for the things you can. Keep walking on that path you dedicated yourself to, even if you are alone. Because at the end of that road, the person you will meet in the mirror will be worth all the trouble, all the sleepless nights. Take care of yourself, but more importantly, be yourself.